Right, ladies and gentlemen, at some stage this book has been selling in a bookshop for £35, a second-hand bookshop. It is a handbook of colloquial Japanese by Basil Hall Chamberlain, second edition, 1889. It's a really interesting, and the cover is a bit battered and knocked around and split. There is one major piece of damage at the back, which is in the Japanese English vocabulary at the back. The sections from K to T have been torn out rather violently. So there's a whole, I don't know, sort of 30 pages of, or 25 pages of vocabulary missing there. But even so, I think that happened before it was priced there. It's a fascinating book. It's highly detailed dialogues. There are no Japanese characters in it, no Japanese calligraphy. It's all done in phonetics. But it's basically all about the politeness of the Japanese language, the forms of Japanese, European words in Japanese. It's highly colloquial. It's everyday language. It gives grammar. There's a fascinating section on Japanese poetry, haiku, various forms of poetry. There are fragments of highly stylized conversation, fragments of conversation. There are anecdotes, there are stories in Japanese, all phonetic. And the wonderful thing about it, it gives both the colloquial English and the literal Japanese, and the highly complex, so it gives you Japanese pronunciation, but also the word order that the English would be as the Japanese speak it. It's actually quite interesting. It's a scarce book, even in this torn condition here. On the internet, when I looked it up, I found copies at £38, £41 and £45. The English to Japanese vocabulary, which is one you would probably need more, is intact. The Japanese English phonetic vocabulary at the back sadly has been damaged, but even so, it's somebody I think was charging £35 for it. There we are. Thanks so much indeed.